Happy birthday, Taurus! This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of May. And I want to thank you guys so very much for all of the support you've given me. Like, subscribe, shares. Thank you all so very much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the many wonderful comments I've received from you as well, and sharing your stories. So that certainly makes a big difference for my channel, and you know what it is I do. It helps. Taurus, I hope you guys are doing something really fabulous during your birthday season. I wish you all well. Much love, peace, prosperity, and plenty of happiness during this time for you guys. Now, I don't want to keep rambling on too much. I want to go ahead and get you started. Taurus, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the foundation of your spread to get it going, to get your energy flowing, and so that I can better connect with you during this reading. Okay. This is the foundation of it, but it won't be the end. I will be putting out some clarifiers and so forth for your reading and adding addition to it. Let me move this over a little bit. I'm using a new deck I'm using a brand new deck that I got, and the cards are really large, but they're so beautiful, the imagery, the art. So I'm just trying to work with it in the camera. I hope you can see them all. Okay, we're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and this gives the overall energy of what to look out for the month of May in this reading. You have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. The Ace of Cups in the upright position. Beautiful, beautiful card. You have a blessing coming from the heavens, a blessing from above, of love, of abundance. Something filled with emotion, something that sparks your emotion, something to do with love, feelings. Beautiful. It's a gift coming, something that'll make you happy, something that'll make you feel good. Very, very, very beautiful. This is a beautiful card. Wow. Okay. Maybe an offer of love coming for some of you. Some of you may be conceiving or finding out that you're pregnant. Could be an offer of an engagement coming for some of you. It just depends on what's coming, and this is great. This is great energy here, and it does mesh well with the overall reading, with your from what I see so far. Some of you are wishing on something in specific, but you're going to receive. The energy is here for you to receive more than you anticipated. Okay. This card here is the card in your immediate past. You have the Ten of Swords. It came in sideways, and I left it with the top of the card with the upright position pointed towards the future. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. Next to it is you. This is how you feel. This is how you feel about a current situation. And you have the Queen of Cups in the upright position. In the center you have, this is the current situation here. You have the Chariot in the upright position, and covering it is a challenge card. This can either hurt you or help you in some way. And you have the High Priestess. Right next to it you have the Ten of Wands in the upright position, and here at the end, in the total outcome, you had 2 cards that came out. I only wanted 1, but 2 came out, and they, you know, I felt like they go together, so I left them. You have the 9 of Cups and the Magician. Okay, Taurus. In the immediate past, some of you felt betrayed, some of you felt stabbed in the back, some of you have been through some excruciating pain. You've been through some excruciating pain, and it's actually the worst pain you can possibly feel before it gets better. So you've hit rock bottom, if you know what I mean. You've already hit rock bottom with something that happened in your life. In the upright position, it means that you're still going through it, that you are experiencing that. In the reverse position, it means that you're coming out of it. You're healing, and because it's a 10, it's a complete cycle that has ended, that has taken place and has ended. But this card is more like in a limbo position. So it's not, how should I say? It's not in the past. I mean, it is in the past, but it's not still happening to you, and you haven't totally healed from it. And the upright position is happening, or it will happen, or it has happened. Okay, it's something that actually took place. In the reverse position is you coming out of it, you healing from it. But I feel like in this position, the emotions from what happened is what is lingering and moving, you know, spilling over into the future. It's like a lingering energy. Because it's a 10, you've reached the end already. You've reached the end of something. You've reached the end of this cycle. And in this position, in the reverse position, it can be either prolonged, not finished, or 100% complete. Just you coming out of it. You're healing from it. But here, it's a lingering energy, like left over, like a scar, sort of like when you cut yourself and the wound heals. You look at the wound, and even if it's healed, it's there. It actually happened. When you look at it, it's like a constant reminder of what happened. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up from this, because it's in the past. It is in the past. And I feel like because this energy, these emotions from this scar, whatever it is that hurt you, because this is a 10, it's time to start that 1 again. A cycle of something new comes in. I feel like it will affect what happens with you moving forward energetically. That scar is there. The scar is there. I hope I'm making sense, Taurus. That scar is there, leaving you in limbo from like total healing. A constant reminder of what this thing was that happened. Some of you, it was betrayal from another person. Some of you, it was you literally, you know, like had surgery or got hurt in some way. You could have been in an abusive relationship. Some of you could have had, you know, surgery, some back issues, health issues with your organs, health issues with your back where you needed surgery and you got scars. The surgery is over, that cycle is over, the pain is over, but the scars are left. And you're trying to heal from the scars. The scars may never go away, or you may be concerned that those scars never go away. And I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but it's some messages that need to come out about this as to why this is, you know, in an awkward position. And it's actually pointed right next to you here with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about emotions. This woman is a loving woman. This is you. You could be a man, you could be a woman, but you're in your emotions. The Queen of Cups is happy, loving, thoughtful, kind, and she's very intuitive. And your body, the body of the woman that's inside of this card, is actually looking toward the past, while the top of the Ten of Swords is pointed towards her. She's gazing into her cup. Her cup is filled with emotions. There's some sadness here, although this isn't a sad card. In the upright position, she's happy. But with this Ten of Swords here, you are still thinking about the scars. You're looking at the scars. You have some feelings about the scars, some emotions, some possible depression, some fear that you may not be able to get past this. You may not totally heal and be able to move on in your life. Some of you have some scars that are visible, and it's brought your self-image down to where you don't feel so good. You don't feel as good as you used to feel before this thing happened. I'm picking that up for somebody. You may have some visible scars that people can see. And although you're healing, you may have had your surgery or whatever the case, it's a reminder every time you look in the mirror, every time you look at it, it reminds you of what happened. Because the Queen of Cups in the upright position is happy. She's happy. She's fulfilled. She's kind of calm and cool with her emotions, but with the moon over the cup, you know, it's filled with emotion, intuition, some possible fear, some possible hurt. She's very honest about her feelings. But this is what it looks like to me. And I know what these cards mean, but this is what it looks like. It looks like she's, you know, looking at this situation over here. Looking at what happened to her. Looking at what happened to you from the past. You feel like it'll never be over. Or it'll take a very long time to really get past this. And you want to get past this. That's the good thing. You're looking back at it, reminiscing, thinking about it, probably shedding some tears. But you're ready to move past this with the Chariot. And you're ready to have some victory with the Chariot and move forward. Because you want to start again. You want to be able to love again. You want to feel beautiful again. You want to feel attractive. This is your this is not your energy. This is water sign energy, but you are, Taurus, there's some emotions going on with you right now. You are embodying the energy of a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your element is Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But you're filled with emotions right now, and some of you actually have a lot of water in your chart. But you want to love again. You want to feel love. You want to feel love with this, you want to love yourself. You want to be able to feel good again. You want to feel like you can receive love again. Like someone will love you again. Although this happened. I want to turn my soft music down a little bit. Hope it's not disturbing you. Chariot, forward movement, fast forward movement, movement into victory. Aligning the opposing sides of you, or the opposite sides of you. The opposite sides of something in, either you or in your life, aligning it so that it can all work together to get you moving. There's a black horse and a white horse, and you in the middle, Taurus. You in the middle, holding a what is that, a stick? She's holding something to get those horses to move, but she has to bring them together. There's something about you that you have to bring together to get this to move. You have, and it's aligned, and this is what you want. Forward movement past this situation. Or forward movement in your life, period. It doesn't necessarily have to be just because this thing happened. Covering you, the High Priestess. You've got some major changes, major developments, major things happening in your life at this point. You've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards in your reading so far. And this High Priestess covering the Chariot means a few things for me. It means that this can hurt you if you don't follow your intuition, if you don't follow your higher self, if you don't follow those intuitive nudges that you receive in dreams, messages from spirit, however you receive your messages, if you don't follow them and continue moving forward. If you don't use this esoteric knowledge, if you don't use these spiritual messages you receive, if you don't use your intuition, however you get this sixth sense information that comes to you, even through someone else who can help you intuitively, If you don't do this, then this may throw you off the course of your journey of wherever you'd like to go with this chariot, or wherever that you like for this chariot to take you. It can throw you off, or maybe stop you. This can also hurt you if someone is trying to stop you. If someone who uses magic, or even the power of their words, the power of their wishes against you to stop you from moving forward with whatever it is you want to do through the law of intention and attraction. What we speak and think, what we put out into the universe, sends out like vibrations that can create an energy to make it happen. Whether we believe it or not is true. It doesn't always have to be like some sort of magic that we learn. The power of our words and thoughts, period, comes with a lot of power, and we have to be very careful with that. What we put out into the universe with our thoughts. Now, this can also hurt you if this is you speaking negatively, putting those thoughts out there into the universe through law of attraction, or don't think you, for those of you who use magic, I don't think you use it against yourself to sabotage, but this could be a sabotaging energy that you use without even knowing it, because you don't believe it. You don't believe that you can move forward past this situation. That can hurt you. And this is what it looks like. This is what I'm seeing. This is what it looks like. This is how I'm getting messages. They're coming through. Look at that. This is a high priestess, and this card looks very different than the traditional tarot. The high priestess in the traditional tarot. The high priestess is a study of esoteric knowledge, study of magic, highly intuitive. She's a seer, she's a reader, clairvoyant, so forth, so on. Clarisentient, all the clairs. You know, that's what she does. Or if she doesn't actually do it, she has the ability to do it. She can tap into that. She can use magic, spells, so forth. It just depends. Power of word, power of intention. And if somebody's doing that to you, you may want to watch out for this. Watch how people speak around you, and also watch how you speak to yourself. That self-talk we have, those conversations we have to ourselves when nobody's around, whether we're talking out loud to ourselves or silently saying things to sabotage, you know, ourselves. This high priestess can help you if you do just the opposite with everything I just said. Almost everything. Tap into your higher self. Use more positive self-talk. You know, you get it? You understand what I'm saying, Taurus? To help you get past this point, because you've been through some hard times over here with some pain. So you may need this boost to lift your confidence, make you feel better. Maybe get some cleansing done, like spiritual cleansing, to help you in some way. Seek someone who's, you know, you may need some natural healing here to help you, if especially if you've gone through pain, you've gone through like a really rough illness that's been hard on you. You may want to try and seek someone who can, you know, help you, maybe help you cleanse internally through herbs and you know, natural medications. That may be an alternative for you, for some natural healing, natural medications for your body. It just depends on who I'm talking to. This isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I think it will reach at least one person. There's at least one person that understands where I'm coming from with this video, with this reading. Now, here in the near future, you have the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Another 10. You're going to run into some stress if you don't take it easy. Take care of yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually. You're going to run into some burdens. You're going to possibly take on too much, okay, with whatever the situation is that's going on in your life. You may start getting a relapse of what happened from the past with your pain. And however that pain came in, you may start experiencing that again. If you don't use your intuition, if you don't, like, you know, start seeing clearly ahead, start trying to look past what's in front of you. You don't want to go so fast with this Chariot that you miss very important things in front of you. Because if you don't do these things here, then you may have a relapse. You're going to run right back into a 10. It's going from 10 to healing to forward movement, right back to a 10. 10 of Wands. This isn't the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles is the 10 of Wands. Physical pain, physical stress, burdens. This is like mental and physical. For some of you, physical. And this is physical and weighing down on your spirit, breaking your spirit down. Breaking down that internal fire, that internal flame, that internal spirit, that internal will. So you want to be careful. We're going to explore a couple of cards here. Now, in the total outcome, you have 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, total wish fulfillment. Well, not total. Total is like the 10. But you have wishes fulfilled here. And it goes right back to the Ace of Cups. Whatever you're wishing for over here, whatever you're trying to manifest and make happen by moving forward and setting out your intentions, you'll get it here. You have the power especially with the Magician on your side. You have all of the tools and the elements that you need. Water, fire, air, and earth. You have all of these elements inside of you to get this wishes fulfilled. And if you're wishing on manifesting, you know, wishing on creating some magic to make these things happen, you can do it. The magician is here to support your wishes fulfilled. And that magician is you. For some of you, you may literally seek out someone to help you create a little magic in your life. Someone to come in and help you create what seems to be impossible in whichever way it comes, you know. Someone may come in and, you know, help you with something, and you say, oh my God, you know, you are a blessing. This is like, I couldn't have done this by, you know, alone. I couldn't have done this by myself. You are amazing. How did you make this happen? Look at what you've done. Look at, you know, how you've helped me. I had no way of knowing that you can actually do something like this, you know, to achieve these results. Wow, this is like magic. Some people will turn to, you know, someone who can use magic maybe to help clean them up, clean this, you know, clean them spiritually, you know. Some of you, you're going to take charge and seek out this high priestess. You feel like you need it. Someone who can, you know, do this. And this person, this seer maybe, she could be a, you know, tarot card reader. It just depends on, you know, what method you use to help you get past these rough points. And she could be pointing you towards someone who can take it further and help you to clean up your energy, clean up your body, you know, using, you know, magic, herbs and things like that, natural elements. It just depends. It depends on how this works out in your life, how it plays out. It all depends. Now, I want to clarify some cards here. I want to clarify. Let's go back to the Ten of Swords. What happened in the past? Spirit, can you tell us why the Ten of Swords is here? Can you tell us why the Ten of Swords is here? Because this is a story. Your spread is telling a, you know, an elaborate story is telling. I can see it. All of these cards are related. They're not just Knight of Wands in the upright position. There was some fast movement relating to something passionate. Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yeah. Oh. Ooh, you had a couple of things. Let's just go ahead and do this. Lay these out since they all... Yeah. Okay. You've got the Knight of Wands in the upright position. Nine of Swords in the upright position. Queen of Pentacles, and this is your energy, Taurus, next to the Devil. This is the only card I've seen in your energy. This is you. It's like with the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands in the upright position, somebody came rushing into your life. Something happened. For those of you who, let's stick with the part here first. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Someone came rushing into your life and caused some pain and some heartache. Maybe you got caught up with this person, caught up into this situation with this person, and this person broke your heart. You had some sleepless nights, insomnia, you know, nightmares with the Ten of Swords in the upright position. And there was some loss here with the 10, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may have lost some money in this situation. You may have lost some money. You took a big hit. Maybe this person that came into your life used you for money. Because it has the Devil card attached to it. Unhealthy attachments. Toxic relationships. Toxic situations. Addictions. Anything you can think of that's related to devil energy. Enemies. I just lump it all together. Anything you can think of. Something obsessive. Obsessions, you know. Feeling trapped in a situation that you can't get out of. Feeling bound to a person. Control. Too much ambition. And I feel like, man, this feels like a relationship. Either you did this to somebody or somebody did this to you. Some of you could have had this experience with the Capricorn and not necessarily a devil experience, but you could have been with the Capricorn and this Capricorn really hurt you in some way. This Capricorn, you know, used you. This Capricorn came in because you have money in reverse, a lot of money, you know. You were doing well financially with the Queen of Pentacles. But this person came in, rushing in with offers of enjoyment, sexual attention, sexual gratification, like one night stand energy, friends with benefits. And I feel like, you know, you got caught up. Some of you got caught up. And this person used you and you felt like you couldn't get out of this toxic situation. This person came in real charming, passionate, energetic, really knocked you off your feet. He came in so fast talking. Some of you were in some sort of accident. Some of you were in some sort of accident and caused pain and some hospitalization, you know. Or maybe some, even if you weren't like in a hospital for a long period of time, you needed to be You needed some treatment. Some of you got not only like a surgery or like a patch up or whatever, you know, even if the how should I say, even if your injury wasn't a 10, it wasn't this bad, some of you got caught up on the medication from it. From, you know, it could be back pain, it could be like a car wreck, fender bender, and you hurt you know, you got your back hurt, and then one thing led to another, because it's the devil is here. And the Queen of Pentacles is not just money, it can be healing. That's why all of these healing cards are here. This can be natural healing. This is, you know, about health and wellness, good diet. But with her in reverse, that's not a good position. Plus it's next to the devil. If you were in a car accident or something like that, some sort of accident, some sort of procedure that you had to go through, because this, you know, the Knight of Wands is moving fast. You could have been driving fast. I'm picking this up for somebody. And you may have gotten caught up with the medicine. Oxycontin, Percocet, painkillers to help you get rid of the pain, because the pain was too much. It led to headaches, migraines, not just, you know, the fender bender with your back or whatever, or, you know, a broken leg or a broken arm, or, you know, whatever the case from your accident, or surgery. Could be, you know, internal surgery. This is interesting. This is really, really interesting. For some of you, this is work related. And this is not, you know, these are different stories coming in. For some of you, this is work related. Knight of Wands, that can be work. Something could have happened at work, but there's like a troublemaker or somebody here, and it caused you, you know, you could have lost your job behind this troublemaker, you know, rushing in and telling something, starting something, getting something started with their movements, swift, you know. And the Knight of Wands in the upright position is actually a good card, but it's surrounded by cards that aren't so good. So then that changes the meaning, whether it's up, you know, although it is in the upright position, it changes what happened. And this is at the beginning. Something started happening right here to bring the rest of it. Some of you, the pain that you feel in your body, some of you are like working out or whatever. Maybe you literally fell off your horse or something, horseback riding, doing something very active, athletic, something athletic where you took a fall, you got hurt. This is deep. I'm just picking up so much. For some of you, this isn't you, but it is someone you love, and this happened to someone you love. And you're hurting. You're looking at the situation. You're looking back at it out of concern. Or if this is a relationship and something you need to get out of, then This is why the Chariot is here in the current position. You're trying to get out of this toxic situation. For some of you, you know, back to relationship. It just depends. It depends on what this means to you guys when you see this. However this part starts, and I know that this is the immediate past, but it's pointing toward the future and affects everybody, everything else here, and tells the rest of the story. How this story actually ends up is up to you. It's up to you, Taurus. Because there are several different stories right over here by itself. Alone, there are several different stories I'm seeing and feeling and hearing about. So different people are going to pick up different messages about whatever happened right here in the immediate past. And this is what you may be looking at moving forward, what you may be experiencing here. And some things that you may need to really, really look at and consider. Especially with natural healing. Some sort of natural way to heal. To maybe help you seek a consultant, somebody you can talk to. Because you don't want to go into a relapse, to go into this Ten of Wands. You don't want to do that. You don't want to get back to this point. You want to try and either skip this part or prevent it. You want to start. You want to stop right here and say, okay, I don't want to relapse. I don't want to relapse on medication. I don't want to relapse on a toxic relationship. I don't want to relapse on whatever this is over here on my health. What must I do? But the good thing is, the Ace of Cups is here. There is help. There is, you know, an offer of love, something coming in that's unexpected. The energy is here. Someone coming in, someone caring, someone, you know, to care enough. You don't see him yet. You may not even know. You may not know who this is yet. But someone caring enough to be by your side and kind of help you through this. Wow. What do you want that outcome to be? Taurus, how do you want your outcome to be? Because you have more power than you think you do. But for me, this immediate future is relapse right back into whatever this is over here, back into the cycle. But you don't want to go back to a 10. This is a 10 already, and you want to make it back over here to the 1 with the Magician and creating what it is you want. Creating what you need, pardon me, in your life. With the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, love coming in, you know. You want to find a way to start clearing up all of this energy. Yeah. For some of you, this situation was brought, maybe somebody used I don't know, magic on you or something. That this, for a very small few of you, may have used some sort of magic or something, or poison or something like that to create this, to help create this, and this is what it'll take to get you out of it. For those of you who believe and may practice natural things, natural, practices, spiritual practices, holistic. You may need a high priestess or shaman, someone to help you. Someone to help you cleanse internally and externally, That'll be for a small few of you. But I want to move along because my readings are long. So we want to go ahead and put some other energies into your reading before we close out. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus's finances? What messages do you have for Taurus's finances? The finances for Taurus. Yep. Visualize abundance in all forms. I probably don't even need to read that one to you. We're going to use one for love healing. Spirit, what messages do you have for, look at this. Wow. Okay. You've got the Devil card twice. And this is regarding love. This is regarding a love situation for some of you. I'm going to come back to that in just a minute. Spirit, what messages do you have for the health and well-being of Taurus? What messages do you have for the health and well-being of Taurus? What messages do you have for... Oh, you got two. Communion and Earth Magic came out. Interesting. Okay, Taurus. Your story's very specific and consistent. Let's start with the money first. Because this is a rough reading. I want to go ahead and start with the money. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So you want to basically, is saying, be the magician. Like, as I was saying with the law of attraction, you have what you need inside of you to create what you want. It doesn't necessarily mean magic, like using some form of magic. And you can use the power of manifestation through the law of attraction and speaking the things that you want into fruition, visualizing the things you want into fruition, and do that for abundance in all forms, whatever you want in your life. Good health, good relationships, a lot more money, better opportunities, great career, great business. You can do this through visualization. And that's why I put this over here with the Magician, because it's, you know, this energy's come together. But this is a very good outcome if this is what you do. We all have free will. Will you get to this point? Is this something you really want? Would you be serious over here in cleaning up this energy in your life so that you can have this? Wishes fulfilled. You have several things that you want fulfilled in your life. Not just one. This is maybe the beginning. This is the gateway opening to get up to this Nine of Cups. But work has to be put in to do this, to fulfill this. Okay. Now, over here with the Devil. Let's go back over here to the Devil. For some of you, this person is external from you. Like I said, for some of you, this was a toxic relationship gone wrong. And whatever it means for you. Because this is a love card. This is pertaining to love. And in order for you to heal, this is for healing. These are love cards for healing. In order for you to heal from this relationship, two things need to happen. You need to master yourself, your own reasons for the part that you played in getting into this situation. Okay, that's self-mastery. Whatever vices, addiction, whatever attracted you to this person, or whatever attracted you to this toxic situation, even if it's not a person, it needs to be mastered from within, as well as taking care of this situation externally. Two things have to happen. This has to go, and this has to be worked on from within. Internal, external. This situation has to go. You're never going to heal, and you know this. Unless this stops, whatever it is, whatever's got you bound, feeling tied up, feeling like you can't get out of this, and you just want to break free, this has to go. You gotta get some healing in. And you have green all around you. This is heart chakra energy. Green around you. Green around the heart. The heart is brown. You probably need to ground and get some earth energy, some natural healing going on with you. Some natural, maybe natural medicines, natural herbs and cleansing. Spiritual cleansing. With brown relating to the earth. Natural medicines from the earth to help you cleanse and heal. To help you cleanse and heal your heart energy. Yep, you got to master this. Contain it. Figure out exactly what it is that got you to this point. Whatever, you know, whatever your toxicity is. Pinpoint that. Recognize what it is, where it is, and contain it. Isolate that bad boy and contain it, and say, okay, this is what it is. I need to contain this. I need to acknowledge this, and I need to work on this thing right here. That's what this man is doing in this card. Now, Over here, your health and wellness cards, you've got communion and earth magic. Again, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with spirit. If you pray, however you connect with spirit, what do you believe in God? Do you believe in angels? Do you believe in spirit guides? Are you connected with your ancestors? Find some way to connect with something, either internal or external, that's much higher than yourself. Here in the flesh is human. Because you will need the support of that. You will need the support from spirit. Make that connection with communion. You will need that for healing, to help you heal. Earth magic, it goes back to the earth again. Like I was saying, earth magic over here. Some earth magic that I see to help you get out of this, to help you heal from this. And the love card, earth magic. Earth magic and spirit again. Some of you need this. But you'll kind of get an inkling of what that is, what it means to you. Some of you, this is diet. It's not much more complicated than healing coming from diet. For those of you who had health issues, that may play a factor in it. And it can be diet, sobering up. If you had issues with the medication that you were on from surgery and your health related issues, or a vice from some drug related or drinking related issues, diet and sobriety is going to be the thing that helps some of you with this. Because you don't want to go back to a 10 of wands. 10 of wands, you don't want to do that. Start breaking your body back down. No, it's not good. Taurus, I hope this reading has helped you in some way. There's a lot of information that came in, for this reading, and I hope that you can take some component of it and get some help or whatever, get you on your way. But it does end very good. It ends very good for those, that the energy's here. It's up to you. What do you want to do with this? You have the power. You have more power than you think you do, Taurus. Well, Taurus, this concludes this reading. I've got to go now. But I will be back in the middle of May for your love reading. I will be back, and take care. I love you guys very much, and stay healthy. Get yourself together. I want to see a much better reading moving forward. I really do. Sending plenty of love and wishes for your healing. Take it easy.